Hi Aries, and welcome to my channel. So this reading is going to be a reading for the Aquarius new moon that's happening on February 11th. And I've already pulled some cards, and I've already pulled, well, they dropped out immediately, where the oracle cards, the minute I started shuffling, these two came out. So let's just get into the reading. So the first one that popped out was Surrender to the Divine, full moon. The second one was Believe in the Impossible. And it's really interesting because these two cards really are telling the same kind of message, where you just let go. Whatever it is that's happening in your life, have faith that things are going to work out. Just trust that they will. And so now let's get into the tarot piece. So the first card is the Page of Pentacles. And this is really, what is the new moon bringing in for you? And so what I love about this card in general is that it's all about, it's communication. It's earth energy, so it's practical, career, finances, but there's something about money coming in, or some sort of raise, some sort of communication. Maybe it's a promotion. It's something along those lines. But let's keep going and see what the other cards are saying. So the second card in the spread, more earth energy. So just such a beautiful card. I love the artwork on these cards. So this one is the Two of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that, the Two of Pentacles. So this one talks about money, practicality again, but it's really about a choice. And so what you see, if you really look at the artwork on him, is that he is focused on, he's got two choices. He's trying to figure out which one is the right thing, or he could be just juggling too many things. So I'll leave that up to you. Only you know if that applies to you, because again, this is for the collective, so it's not a personal reading. It's just take what resonates. So your third card, which is really what you need to release during this new moon, is actually the moon. So I love these cards. I could stare at them all day. So this one here, the moon, talks about secrets and just things that are hidden from you. Maybe you're hiding something, maybe somebody's hiding something from you. But really interesting in the concept of, we're talking about money. So whatever needs to be released, talks about just something that was hidden. And it looks like in preparation for some sort of job or a career change or opportunity, something along those lines coming your way. So then the next card in your reading is, and I swear I shuffled these, the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles, all about practical, all about work, money, finances. So this is definitely leaning very heavily towards a career reading. So if there's something going on in your life, in your job, or you're thinking about leaving jobs, or you are talking about a job, whether that's you're interviewing or something else, there's definitely a lot of practical energy in this reading. And so the last card is the Page of Wands. So this talks about, how do you manifest some of this, and how do you bring about some of these pentacles into your life? And it's this one, pages are all about creativity, communication. Pages are about communication. This is a fire sign. Fire signs are about creativity. So if you've been looking for a new job or something along those lines, something, or maybe within your current job, if there's some sort of creative project coming up, that could be signified by this. And so it seems to me, because this is how you manifest what the new moon is trying to bring to you, that there is some sort of creative project on the horizon that is talking about money. I mean, it's this 3 out of 5 cards are all about money and career, finances. So this is just, there's a lot of happening here from a career standpoint. I was not expecting that. So let's clarify some of these cards. So let's start with the Page of Pentacles and just see what is happening there. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? What is this new beginning? Let's see, what is this new beginning about? Page of Pentacles. Okay, 2 popped out. Wow. Okay, so we've got, we have more Pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles. It's more earth energy. So there is definitely something happening with your career during this new moon. There seems to be also a lot of communication with the Chariot card. This usually indicates some sort of fast moving energy. So this is a message that's coming into you, and it seems to be all about career and money. This reading is coming across very, very career focused. I mean, it's just, you're getting the same message over and over again. So let's talk about the 2 of Pentacles and see what else. I don't know, 2 cards keep wanting to come out. Okay, so we have, interesting. So I got the Page of Wands again. So the Page of Wands was all about manifestation or communication related to a creative idea or project. And I actually got it again and clarifying your 2 of Pentacles. So when it comes to choices in this career or related to your finances, it's interesting that I got this card again. And again, more communication. Also, I got the Empress card. So she's kind of like the ultimate queen. She's kind of the culmination of all the queens within the deck. And so she's pretty strong. I'm trying to figure out how she would fit into all of this. Let's see. Let's keep going. So let's clarify the moon. Okay, so the moon is in the position of things that need to be released, and we got death. So it is being released. You will release it. Whatever this secret, whatever this hidden, whatever made you sad, whatever was buried deep inside of you, it looks like this is being released, that this is going to be done. And I mean, that's, as far as releasing things, that's a good thing for the death. It's a good placement for the death card. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, 2 cards again. So we've got more communication, more pentacles. So this is, the theme of this reading is just so crystal clear. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, and we also have the 8 of Wands. Communication coming in fast again. More pentacles, more money, stability. This is really, so if you've been focused on your money and focused on security, this looks like this month is or this new moon is really focused on bringing about whatever it is that you seek in that area of your life. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Oh, that's too many cards. We'll keep going. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? Why is the Page of Wands here for Aries? Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay, 2 cards. Okay, so when we talked about a new project, a new idea, creativity here in how to make all of your earthly pleasures happen, I got the Ace of Pentacles. Which talks about a new beginning. It's a new job, it's a promotion, it's something along those lines. It's very career driven. So Aries, it looks like you've got a lot happening in your finances. I also have the Sun. So the Sun is a really great card to get. It talks about happiness and just everything kind of coming together for you. So that's kind of, if you're thinking of it, it's like an outcome. This is kind of an outcome. It's the way you're manifesting everything. So whatever it is, it's positive. It looks like all of these issues in the past are going to go away, and you are left with having a decision to make. With the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, it's all about communication. Empress, I mean, she's you. She's the culmination of all the queens in the deck. There's a lot of energy to her. She is a leader. So I think this is going to be a really, I mean, if this is what you were hoping to get in this new moon, this looks like a really good reading for you. So, okay, Aries, that was it. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you like this reading and you want to see more readings like this, just hit the like and subscribe. Thank you.